So max pain today is 362, right? So right here, we've got 360 and 365. Yesterday it was 366, but today it's 362. So the market, when I looked at this yesterday, it was 366, and we were way down at like 358. And I thought, okay, there's a very high chance that we are going to bounce, because when you have this kind of massive amount of puts, too many people are on the short side. The market is not going to go down, even if we get a bad CPI print, as long as the liquidity is to the upside. The maximum amount of money that the market makers are going to be able to extract is to the upside. They're not going to let it go down. It's going to bounce because the market can do whatever it wants, and it's going to hunt liquidity. That's what it wants to do. So if you're curious, why did we get the bad CPI print and yet the S&P is up 1% today? This is a highly likely reason. All right, let's go back to the charts. Share. Okay. All right. So hopefully you can see this. This is the daily chart, right? Here is my little matrix of things. So original targets were, here's your fifth wave, and we've got our A, B, C wave. We didn't really hit the C wave. Top is 366.6 here. The top of the C wave was 3730. Things started to get a little bit hairy around this area, and I've been commenting on it and saying like it's possible that we will head lower. We're inside this channel from this completion of this B wave. I said it was possible for us to head lower, and that's exactly what's happened, right? So we dumped further below this support, and look at where we landed. We landed right at my next level of support, and we bounced from there. So this is, the 6th of October was when we did the last show. And I believe on that last show, I was talking about going short. Like, I haven't watched my video again, but I did put on the shorts back here, and the market dumped. I put on huge SQQ positions again, and my account increased a large amount, and I exited down here. Got paid very well on SQQ and SPY put positions. My biggest issue personally, and I think an issue with a lot of traders, and probably some of you out there would agree with me, is that after you have a big win, you become too confident and you end up giving back your gains. Be very careful after you have a big win. Okay, that's when you want to chill out, relax, reset, let the weekend happen, and then come back fresh the next week, and don't increase your size. Now, there's one of two things happening right now. We're getting our C wave bounce, and we will bounce up to potentially here or here. Okay, we could bounce all the way to 370, 720. And then we're going to start our new wave to the downside, which is right here. Okay, I have to see this develop. After a CPI print, you're going to get some messy days a bit, and eventually the market will choose a direction. Maybe just one day is messy, 2 days, and then eventually you get a direction. I believe the direction will be to the downside. If we look at this daily chart, there is the issue of right here like this, where we actually have support on the daily and we're bouncing. So there is potential for this wave C to go all the way up here, right? This wave C could go all the way up to here. We break through these highs, fake everyone out, and then we start the wave count to the downside. It would probably be something like along these lines. I think this would be like a legitimate count right here. I don't think I'd go this far. I would probably like that. This would be your short wave 4 bounce, and then you get your wave 5 to 3,400, something along those lines. I mean, you might get wave C like this, and then wave 4 like this, and then finally wave 5 would hit the bottom of this trend line. That would also complete the final wave of my bigger, right here, my bigger 5 wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will be very surprised if this wave here, our final wave 5, really bounces up to the C point. We might get something lower. Let's look at DXY. And that's not a commodity, it's a currency, but let's look at DXY to start. Weekly chart. Yeah, so weekly's got a 9 coming in. That's caused some rejections in the past. Here too, 9 pause, roll over, pause. So I can see the dollar pausing here. We can get some kind of scenario like this where we get pushed back down and we do like this, like that, before we eventually either roll over or we push higher a bit. So be prepared for possible late October slight rally, maybe, if the US dollar does roll over. Yeah, this doesn't look On the daily chart, especially here, this looks like surprising for me to see quite a bit of difference in the levels here. I mean, price is not that different here. A little bit lower, but RSI is much lower. I think again, gotta wait till next week to confirm. No clear trades for me. I would be very careful with trades today and over the weekend. I think you'll get better setups next week.